What's going on, folks? Hope you're having a wonderful night or day. My name is Sir Medieval. Today we're going to be talking about a game called Quinfall, and something I recently noticed is I seem to have a fixation on MMORPGs with fall in the name, just saying. But if you haven't heard of this game yet, it's an MMORPG, like I just said, being developed by Valric Technologies on the Unity engine, which I've always considered my favorite engine, gotta rep my Unity. Quinfall is a game I very closely compare to Black Desert Online. I think if you played that one, you'll recognize a lot of the features in this one. There's of course a huge map, one of the biggest ones that I've ever seen in fact. The way you progress through PvE is largely through questing and grinding, from what I remember from the beta. You can go from camp to camp, leveling up that way, doing the quest lines if you want. Well, you'd probably do those in tandem. And then the game also features an open world PvP system through the channels. It's similar in BDO in the sense that you can opt into a specific channel that enables PvP. Some of these channels will give you bonuses based on the type of channel that you're in. And then there's also safe zones and non-safe zones around the map that you can actually take over and build in, which is a really cool feature as well. You can also rent out properties to get like farms, for example. You can rent houses and decorate them. You also, of course, have a mount and taming system. There's also breeding involved as well. The game has a lot of customization options. That's one of the things that I really loved about the character creator, and I think you'll love too if you like to design your characters in any kind of detailed way. As far as the PvE systems go, you also have the open world rifts, which if you played like New World, for example, or remember the corrupted portals, very similar to that. There's also the tower events, which I did not get a chance to play around with in the beta, but this is a mysterious tower, which is a daily PvE event that you'll have access to, probably similar to like the Lost Ark Tower from what I remember. But on the PvP side of things, you got castle wars, you got hourly arena events. There's also something called an Olympic event, which is a competitive event where players come together to showcase their PvP skills. Sounds a lot like ranked. And Quinfall season, actually no, I think that one's the ranked one. That says it's suitable for level 50 players and allows you to form teams or join a team randomly, and the season lasts for a specific duration. You of course also win unique rewards if you're within the top rankings of players, and then also of course you get rewards through the other systems as well. The castle wars specifically are weekly, and they contribute to maintaining what they call a balance in the universe and enhancing the prestige of your clan, so you'll likely get rewards through that as well. As far as the economy, they have a caravan system, they have an extensive life skilling system. From what I remember, the gathering skills, the crafting skills, they all had their own trees, so you could progress through them to get bonuses. Basically, if you focused on something, it would benefit you in the long run, and this is something that I really wish that games would do more. As far as the available ones, we have Chef, Alchemist, Harvester, Lumberjack, Miner, Fisherman, Hunter, Animal Keeper, Trader, Treasure Hunter, Traveler, and Worker. Which, yep, it's similar to the worker system of Black Desert, but instead of the workers being NPCs, you yourself would be the worker in that situation. They also have a dynamic trading system. You can set up your own shop and sell items, for example. There's also an auction house, of course. There's a lot to this game. There's even a naval system, which was a little shoddy in the beta because they had just introduced it. The ships, I believe, were going way too fast with the spinning, and something about the maneuvering just wasn't really right, but I think they've made some changes since then. But also for the character classes, we have a lot of choice there. There's 10 of them. There's bow, crossbow, dagger, dual axe, life staff, longsword, spear, staff, sword and shield, and warhammer. I used to know the exact amount of skills and upgrades they had for each class, but I've forgotten. But I'll just show you a picture of what one of the skill trees looks like, and you can kind of tell for yourself. So you have the skills themselves that you can learn, and then these different affixes that change the way the skill functions. It gives you bonuses. There's also chain reactions, so if you use one skill before another specific skill, you'll get a bigger bonus, and that's something to keep in mind in both PvE and PvP. There is also some pretty cool quality of life features like natural events and seasonal dynamics. There's a huge map, like I said before. It's over, I think it was like 2016 kilometers squared. I'll post it on screen if that's wrong, but it's an insanely huge map. They also have a world boss system. Some of these features, of course, may not be fully implemented on early access today. You'll want to keep an eye on the roadmap, and this basically tells you all of the stuff that they have currently implemented, what they're still working on. So it may not be as polished as other games that have already been on the market for a long time, but they have announced that the price will be $19.99, regional pricing available as well. So I'd say that's an amazing deal for the potential this game has and what you might get out of it. The early access is going to start at 1900 Central Eastern Time, which means I will be working. That'll be in the smack dab of my work day, but I will definitely be streaming later on in the day for about 1 to 2 hours. I don't have a whole lot of time these days with a little one, but I'll do what I can. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video talking a little bit about Quinfall and get people interested. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your guys' day. Let me know how it is when you first start out, and I'm already expecting, there to be various issues potentially with like the servers and stuff like that. You know, the usual day one issues you get with MMOs, but I think once we all get past them, we'll probably have a good time in there. I remember even in beta 2 or beta 1, whichever it was, the closed beta that we played in, even with the bugs and glitches and stuff like that that we were experiencing, we were still able to have fun in there. But yeah, hopefully you guys give it a chance. Have a wonderful rest of your day, folks. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.